2-game series, makikita natin dito kung sino nga ba makakuha ng points. Will PLDT Smart Omega secure the top slot again for our national standings, or will HF Emperors get the confidence and momentum that they need from our current top dogs?
Yep, and grabe, kung titignan mo, ito yung hinaharap natin kanina, usapang adjustments. Each Emperors will respectfully ban the Ogre Magi. Who does that? Who bans Ogre Magi?
At first pick, I mean, I would think that Oracle is a more logical ban. Pero sabi nila dito, it was just way too strong.
Yeah.
In terms of damage output, na-amplify niya yung mga tao dito from the side of PLDT Smart Omega na sobrang taas, and na-elevate niya yung capabilities nila. And that's what, sabihin lang natin ganito, yun yung mga traits ng isang support player na talagang kailangan ng isang team.
Yeah.
You're supposed to elevate your cores to do so much more than they're intended or that they're drafted para gawin nila.
Yeah. Kumbaga may mga certain roles kasi sila na pinofulfill. So kapag na-fulfill mo yun, you're already executing what your lineup is meant to be. It's just a matter of contributing further. Lalo mo bang i-elevate yung mga pwede nyo makuha as a team. And looking at the bans ng PLDT Smart Omega dito, I mean, it's the same. It's the same bans for both teams. It's nag-adjust lang ng konting HF Day ban out the Ogre Magi na potentially pwede lumabas dito sa PLDT Smart Omega, pero it's the same set of bans ng PLDT Smart Omega, the Enigma, the Bounty Hunter, and the Magnus.
Okay. For HF Emperors dito, syempre, we are looking at the Oracle pick. They will secure it for themselves since they are the first pick, so banning it out isn't really an option dito when you can just get it. Nyx Assassin and the Beastmaster, you know that PLDT Smart Omega dito, ang sinasabi pala dito ng HF Emperors is, ayaw namin ng mga pick-off potential nyo. Gusto namin dito kompleto kami lagi. At kapag kompleto kami lagi, doon kayo makakaproblema.
Yep. And Kuya Butters, lumusot na naman yung ating Troll Warlord. For the longest time, yung Troll Warlord kapag lumulusot in the first pick, pero in this game, it's gonna be ignored as PLDT Smart Omega. Again, this is F-King drafting. No meta, no strategies. We're just gonna pick our own. And Tiny and Shadow Demon will be the first set of heroes that PLDT Smart Omega will get for themselves.
Okay, Shadow Demon dito, it's one of those supports na sabihin natin malakas din ngayon sa ngayong meta. But with that, just stacking those Shadow Poison up, sabihin natin kahit sabihin mo may False Promise ka, one good timing of the Shadow Poison proc will actually be enough to take down someone. Kahit sabihin mo naka-False Promise pa siya at kahit ispam pa siya ng heals, HF Emperors dito will get their team fight initiator. It's going to be the Darkseer, although it's not clear kung position 4 ba to o offlaner.
Yeah, and actually ang nakakatakot dito, yung to add to the Shadow Demon point lang is kapag nag-false promise ka for HF Emperors, kung sino man yung false promise mo, there's a disruption kay Shadow Demon. So kumbaga maliligtas mo siya, yes, pero there's still a catch dun sa target na makaharap ng PLDT Smart Omega.
So technically you're just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, you're just delaying talaga the inevitable. And mawawala yung potential save. Kasi usually, di ba, pag pina-false promise, pinapatungan ng maraming heal. And nabubuhay yung core. With the disruption, malilimit yung window na pwede mong i-heal yung kakampi mo. At the same time, may time makapag-set up ng follow-up damage yung buong lineup ng PLDT Smart Omega.
And gusto ko din yung pick dito na Tiny sa side ng PLDT Smart Omega. Just looking at it, Tiny dito can burst down someone before the Oracle can react.
Yeah.
And probably Oracle na din mismo yung tanggalin niya dito.
Pag natalonan, kahit sinong target ng PLDT Smart Omega dito definitely is burstable. So Oracle dito will have a hard time in this game. And it's one of those duos na medyo parang sabihin natin matanda na, Tiny and Shadow Demon, kasi disruption mo lang, tapos set up mo ng avalanche toss. Setup lang talaga. And it provides a lot of kill threat for PLDT Smart Omega. And in this meta kasi, yung current na trend na nilalaruan natin mga players, yung nagpe-favor sa mga teams na nanalo is yung super aggressive playstyle. Yeah. Talagang nabubura na yung defensive na playstyle. Although si Oracle, he is a defensive hero. He has a lot of offensive traits, lalo sa laning stage.
Yeah, balance nga siya eh. Kumbaga, kung iisipin mo, his third skill, the Purifying Flames, not really the perfect support. Yeah. Pero alam mo yun, Purifying Flames, although it can heal, but it has decent damage as well. So, in terms of being aggressive, you have a lot of ways to do that. And at the same time, if you want to be defensive, you can do that as well.
And Wind Ranger here for PLDT Smart Omega. That is a very, again, this is F-King drafting. Weird heroes, but if it works, and if you play it right, it works. No problem there.
So, the reach na meron sila dito, the Wind Ranger, it's just way too good. Kung iisipin mo, Darkseer can't really do much about the Wind Ranger. Kumbaga, in terms of catching them, medyo nakarely sila din sa may Oracle. Pero why would you care about the Oracle if you have the Tiny on your side?
Yeah, and Earth Spirit dito, I've been asked for the longest time, bakit nawawala si Earth Spirit? Ayan, at very least nakikita niyo na. But the thing is, sobrang specific kasi ni Earth Spirit sa isang lineup. And this game kasi, for the side of HF Emperors, nandun yung immediate catch na pwede mo i-silence yung Wind Ranger para hindi niya magamit yung Wind Run.
Kumbaga, he's not the same man as he used to be.
Yeah, as he used to be.
Diba? Parang ganun. Sabihin natin yung Boulder Smash dito, naging slow na. Siyempre, yung kanyang rolling boulder, doon na napunta yung stun. The geomagnetic grip still has the silence.
Yep.
But, hindi na siya yung ganun kataas na impact knowing that the slow is on the Boulder Smash.
Yep.
There are a lot more heroes that can do so much more. Like, sabihin natin Earthshaker, he's not getting picked, but the stun is still there. So, he's very specific right now.
Yep.
And, Tiny blinking in, like the toss and the avalanche, he can just go for a geomagnetic grip or sabihin natin rolling boulder niya. He can there be in time to, just use the Boulder Smash, palayuin niya yung Tiny doon. There are a lot of ways to deal with the Tiny,
and
especially with your Earth Spirit.
It sets up the offensive lead din in Darkseer kasi it has been the longest, hindi naman longest, pero one of the longest dual offlaners ng game natin nung lumabas si Earth Spirit. Talagang inabuso ng mga teams natin.
Inabuso talaga.
Darkseer, Earth Spirit kasi the mere fact lang na yung insane reach ni Earth Spirit during the laning stage is super hard to defend against. Lalo wala kang defensive supports. Sobrang kawawa yung lane, yung magiging kalaban ng HF Emperors dito. Kung sino man yung carry na yon, God bless sa kanya.
And God bless nga talaga indeed. But Earth Spirit dito, syempre, he has this gap closer din with the rolling boulder. So, ibig sabihin, the Ion Shell, sulit.
Yeah.
Sulit ang Ion Shell dito.
Tapos may slow ka pa, di ba? May silence ka pa.
May silence ka pa. Tapos, Pangolier pa ata yung possible na makatapat niya dito. So, don't really know.
Yeah, it's a very good pick then for PLD Smart Omega. Now, this pick makes a really good sense. Kapag yung laning kasi ng yung lane configuration ng HF Empress dito, you can see the Darkseer. So you have an idea where you're gonna put the Pangolier dito. Pwede kang mag-mid, pwede kang mag-off lane, pwede kang mag-safe lane. So may hinahabol ng lane yung Pangolier dito, so they can flex it out. And the thing is, for Pangolier, you have a decent team fight. Even though the geomagnetic grip or the wall of replica has been committed already for HF Emperors, ikaw yung pinakamalaking utility on the side of PLD Smart Omega.
Okay, HF Emperors dito will be answering with another spirit, and this time it's going to be the Ember Spirit.
Might as well pick up the Spirit Breaker tsaka Storm Spirit, no?
I mean, pwede din naman kung pipilitin nila, pero I don't really think that would work. Kasi kung isipin mo, wala pa silang big team fight ultimate dito.
Yeah. It's
well, the Wall of Illusions, the Wall of Replicas is there. Pero what's your, what do you call this, follow-up?
Yeah, for sure. I think the Ember Spirit is just a decent laner against Tiny and Wind Ranger overall, and ito yung hinaharap na catch ng HF Emperor. Kasi if you're gonna look at the lineup of Happy Feet Tito, the Earth Spirit is not enough. Hindi siya yung reliable way of starting a team fight for HF Emperors dito. Yes, pick-offs, pwede mo siyang gamitin, but the thing is, if you're asking for a team fight, lalo't nakita mo ni Pangolier, you need a decent hero to start those skirmishes to have a proper team fight going for you.
And Jesse Bash on your screens right now, just drafting for his team. Ina-explain niya kung ano yung mga dapat natin gawin dito, what are the certain pitfalls na kailangan natin iwasan. And his team is kind of discussing it as well, di ba? Kumbaga, chip in sila dito ng mga ideas. Kasi hindi naman lagi na tama yung per se, hindi naman lagi na sabihin natin mali yung coach mo, pero hindi rin naman sa lahat ng oras tama siya. There are sometimes when players can just chip in and make the coach realize na, you make perfect sense. Let's go with that, di ba?
Kunwari, sinabi ni Popo, di ba? Uy, Ember God ako. Pick mo. Yeah, ipipick ni Coach Yes ba yan? Pero for sure, there are deep reasons bakit pinipick yung mga heroes dito.
I actually like the kill potential na meron dito yung Ember Spirit. Kasi kung isipin mo, the Iron Shell plus the Flame Guard,
Yeah.
It will probably shred down someone, not instantaneously, pero the damage will be there. And it
Yep.
will take down someone faster.
I like the life stealer ban from PLDT Smart Omega, considering the heroes of Age of Emperors are traditional life stealer buddies. Kumbaga, ito yung mga kaibigan niya na tatawagin niya pag may infest na siya. Oy, tara, hanap tayo ng pick-off. Then, suddenly, after 5 or 6 pick-offs, ang laki na ng lead. So, i-eliminate lang ng PLDT Smart Omega yung potential threat na yun. Lalo't wala rin kasi silang pansagot dun sa life stealer. Kung titignan nyo yung lane configurations, wala rin kasi talaga lane sa kanya.
Okay, ang ganda na pagkakaban dito ng PLD Smart Omega, banning out the Life Stealer. You wouldn't want HF Emperors dito to have access to the Ember, Earth Spirit, Infest combination. Ang dami nilang ways para i-pull off yun. And right now, we're hearing a drum roll for the last pick dito ng HF Emperors and a lot of trumpets knowing there. And a bit of crying and a bit of applause.
There's a Troll Warrior pa rin, ha? Surprisingly, yung Troll Warrior natin umabot sa ganitong slot.
Well, HF Emperors, they're not really gonna go for it again just because it didn't work the first time they picked it.
Could be a certain point of adjustment.
I mean, they have the surge for it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they banned it out. HF Emperors actually banned
yeah.
it out. Razor, it's good against the Tiny. Just, control him a bit kasi mapipilitan naman yung Tiny dito na pumasok. And once the Razor is at static link range, Tiny isn't that fast in terms of movement speed. So, kumbaga, kailangan niya talaga humanap ng way dito para makalayo agad.
Yeah. Although, walang traditional carry yung HF Emperors, definitely there's a huge threat for the side of PLDT Smart Omega. But they do have the last pick naman. And the thing is, hindi ganong ka-threatening yung Razor last pick ng HF Emperors kasi meron ka ng Pangolier. Pero may hahabulin ng lane si Razor. It all boils down to what lanes they get. Pero, an Alchemist for PLDT Smart Omega.
Alchemist, they don't really have the burst damage. HF Emperors, to just take him down when the chemical rage is up, they need to commit yung tatlong, Fire Spirits. Yung Fire Remnants, rather.
Yeah, Remnants.
Just to take him down. And the damage output, unless Dino the King dito can use the static link ng dire-diretso and just focus on him, which is hindi naman gagawin yun ng PLDT Smart Omega, and it makes perfect sense din na may Shadow Demon sila dito sa may laban.
Yeah, pero the thing is, historically, the Alchemist Ember matchup doesn't really go well for the Alchemist kasi once na makuha niya yung kahit slight lead lang, it snowballs pretty hard.
Yep.
So, ang laki ng dala-dala ni Nasjo in this game. He shouldn't be shut down by the Ember Spirit, lalo't may Earth Spirit pang kasama. If PLDT Smart Omega can go past the point na sobrang threatening ng Ember Spirit, they can definitely have a bigger lead dito kay Alchemist and start to steamrolling against the HF Emperor's lineup. Pero again, it's a very tasking job for the Alchemist kasi wala naman siyang defensive capabilities. Sino ba yung tutulong sa kanya against the Ember Spirit, and how can you control your lanes to prevent the rotations from HF Emperors coming toward the game?
Very valid points, Midnight, but we will be heading to the game. Execution is everything, as we've said on game number 1, and let us go for the team rundown for the side of Happy Feet. It's Popo on the Ember Spirit, Dino the King as the Razor, Nay Sydney as Darkseer, TMV as the Oracle, and Natsumi will be playing that Earth Spirit.
On the dark side, you have PLDT Smart Omega, Nasjo sa kanyang Alchemist, Yaj on the Tiny, F-King using the Wind Ranger, Ron as the Shadow Demon, at Pangolier naman para kay Palos. So, carry na Pangolier.
Carry Pangolier. And it makes perfect sense din kasi unang-una, you would rely on the Alchemist to, just get the farm.
Yeah.
Get the farm din. Pero ang pinakamagandang magagawa dito ng PLDT Smart Omega just to lessen the pressure that comes from the Ember Spirit is to make sure they secure all the bounty runes.
Yep. Bigyan mo lang ng kayamanan yung Alchemist natin kasi every bounty rune, guys, na makukuha ng PLDT Smart Omega, apektado si Alchemist doon and mabuboost siya. Because of the skill na tinatawag nating Grievous Creed, it provides bonus gold to every bounty rune na pick up nila.
At kakasabi lang natin kanina, hindi to complacency on their side. This is just confidence. Not being too overconfident because they have a lot of ways to take care of the Alchemist din. Pero in the laning stage, I do think na kahit papano, kailangan nilang medyo bantayan yung Alchemist.
Yeah, ito yung ito yung kailangan sagutin ng Asia Emperors. If they get a decent laning stage out of the Ember Spirit, can definitely stop the timing of the PLD Smart Omega squad. Kasi the thing about the tempo ng nila F King dito, it's not rotation based eh. It's basically the
rotation-based.
Radiance timing ng Alchemist.
Okay, so right now we're actually seeing Shadow Demon on the middle lane. Nandun siya sa may kabilang side. He will try to snipe out the courier.
Yep.
And he will go for it. He will probably get it. Pero dito sa may gitna, medyo nagkaroon ng konti problema. And that will amplify Nashjo's farm.
Yep, they know that this Ember Spirit can stop the Alchemist, but if he doesn't get the items needed for the early trades, Nashjo can definitely pull ahead in this laning stage.
Katulad yan na sinabi mo, give all the advantage na pwedeng makuha ni Nashjo dito. And that is one way to do it.
Yep, just solve
Just
the
get the courier.
solve the impending pressure dito kay Nashjo kasi again, Popo will have a decent time against him and siya yung nag-iisang sagot kay Alchemist. So, just eliminate the potential threats na pwedeng makuha ni Nashjo and he'll be fine during the laning stage.
Okay. Primary target dito is definitely going to be Yaj. Kasi kung iisipin mo, si F King gagawin lang niya, mag-wind run lang siya. Hindi pa siya matatamaan ng Razor. So, he's not gonna lose much from that static link.
Yep. And ito sa may middle lane, although the Ember Spirit is taking a load of damage from the Alchemist, still a very good matchup for him. But the thing is, Nashjo, ito na yung start ng pagka-shape nung ngiti niya sa mga labi niya. Kasi hindi contested yung farm niya at this point.
Hindi contested yung farm niya. And to be honest, wala rin siyang pangkuha ng kanyang mga bigayan dito in terms of resource and the regeneration items. But Dino the King will use the static link.
One more.
He might not go down here. Oh, the toss is there. And that's going to be the first blood going to the side of Yaj. Ito yung maganda din sa isang Tiny. In the first few stages or the first few seconds of the static link, you can use your right clicks to take down the Razor. Kapag wala ka ng damage, just rely on your skills.
Yep.
They do decent damage.
And I think it's a little of overextension mula kay Razor knowing na malayo yung Oracle. He was doing a pull dito sa may side camp natin. And he overestimated his tankiness against Yaj.
And look at Yaj being so aggressive right now.
Bully lang talaga in this laning stage. Pahirapan mo lang yung supports. Again, ito yung hinaharap ng PLD Smart Omega. Force the rotation out of Age of Emperors. Pero mukhang ang magro-rotate pa rito is the Earth Spirit again. Papahirapan lang nila yung buhay ng Alchemist.
Since wala sila courier, pero here comes the rotation from Ron. Ron dito trying to chase down Emperors. Emperors dito will 100% go down. And walang sagot si Dino the King doon.
Yep, they switch roles pala dito kay Razor tsaka kay Earth Spirit. Natsumi is using the Earth Spirit right now. Nakausap pa si Vash actually. He said na Natsumi is a very good Earth Spirit player. So most likely this is a hero preference for Age of Emperors and it's working quite well for them with a very nice rotation coming in towards the middle lane para ma-shut down si Nashjo. But then again, PLDT Smart Omega nang bubuli lang talaga dito sa may bottom lane para ma-force out yung reactions mula sa Age of Emperors pero hindi sasagutin yun ni Natsumi as he knows the condition is to take down the Alchemist in the middle lane.
Delay the Razor. Force the pressure dito na sa side ng Happy Feet na bumaba sila dito kay Dino the King at tulungan nila. If that happens, that means hindi kailangan mag-isip masyado ni Alchemist.
Yep.
This is textbook. This is basic. Super basic, but a lot of people, tend to miss out on it.
Yeah.
At times.
For sure. And si Alchemist dito will rely heavily on the jungle stacks na pwede niya makuha. That's why he's starting it right now. He can farm a bit dun sa may jungle pero as much as possible he wants to get the experience from the lane.
Nagpalit-palit na ata sila ng roles. Naisid dito will be the offlaner.
Oh, that's a very good
Ito yung
point.
pinag-usapan natin kanina. Ito yung pinag-usapan natin tatlo kanina.
Yeah, they can definitely
if
put
ever
the
matalo
adjustment.
sila dito, they might just, change roles. See if it will work better.
Oh, middle lane. Meron rotation dito mula kay Yaj. And actually, the Shadow Demon will join as well. And tatama yung Avalanche. Nice searing chase just to stop him from his tracks. Pero the problem is, naka-haste rune yan. And Ember Spirit binalik dito kay Shadow Demon. And there are a lot of Shadow Poison stacks. 4 actually. And it is gonna be enough to take down this Ember Spirit.
Using the resources wisely. Ito ang pinapakita ng PLDT Smart Omega dito. Nakita ni Yaj na merong haste rune, walang kakibot-kibot, pumunta siya dun sa may mid lane using the haste rune, just taking down the Ember Spirit as he knows that Ember Spirit is still at level 5.
Yep. And that is gonna be the punish here. And look at this one, the priority ng BLDT Smart to take the bounty runes is so high. And dito medyo delikado pa, hinahabol siya. Nung, yun lang, naipit. Naku po, mahirap mag-drive.
Mahirap mag-drive. Walang lisensya. Walang lisensya, mga kaibigan.
Medyo naipit si Bangolier doon.
Okay, so Ember Spirit, on the other hand, is doing well. Pero kung isipin mo, the amount of pressure na nabato niya, hindi ganun kalala. Kasi kung isipin mo, 30 to 33, tapos you have 9 denies. Those 9 denies aren't really a thing for the Alchemist because he just has the same amount of gold just because of the extra gold na naikuha sa Grievous Street.
Yep, and meron siyang jungle to fall back on, so definitely yung farm niya is hindered quite a bit, but it's not stopped by the Ember Spirit totally. So I think the next thing HF Emperor should look after the laning stage is the jungles of PLDT Smart Omega just to stop the Alchemist from farming the Radiance before he gets critical mass. Pero yun
okay, Emperors dito will catch out Nacho. Nacho dito trying to farm pero hindi siya
nilayo sa shrine.
And the shrine pop, that positioning coming out from Palos and 3 Ember Spirits, 3 Fire Remnants being used. Palos dito makakaroon siya ng swashbuckle anytime soon. And he will use it just in time.
Oh!
He will try to get a kill on Natsumi, pero Natsumi dito just
nice
being
stun.
very wise with his positioning. At eto, what are they doing? Rolling Thunder will be used. Nasid dito, magiging next target niya, pero Palos will get away. And what a play coming out here from the side of PLD to Smart Omega, just stopping all the possible kills na makukuha dito ng HF Emperors.
Pero they got what they came for. They have the kill dito kay Alchemist. And grabe yung ginawang play ni Natsumi doon, showing that he is a very good Earth Spirit player. Just the idea of pushing Alchemist away from the shrine. He didn't use the stone to slow down the Alchemist. He literally pushed the Alchemist away from the shrine just to have enough time for the Ember Spirit to come in and finish the kill.
Alam mo si Palos tsaka si Natsumi dito, medyo gumagawa sila sa kanilang play. Did you see that swashbuckle near the shrine? Then he immediately popped it for the Alchemist. Pero nandun lang yung Ember Spirit. Pero Palos, getting slowed, wala siyang swashbuckle dito.
Yep.
He might actually get out of this. Yes, he
Remnant?
will. Remnant in. Splash damage will connect.
Can be enough. And ito, nagtatakbuhan ang Happy Feet. You can definitely chase down here for PLDT Smart Omega, but the movement speed is advantageous for the Earth Spirit and the Ember Spirit.
Ember Spirit, the 2 Spirit combination.
Yep,
Right
bottom
now,
lane.
Dino the King. Very low, pero he doesn't really care. He has the salve. Yaj dito. Still has 10 charges on his wand and a charge on his bottle.
Yep, very hard target.
And
Chase down.
Natsumi?
Napamali pa.
Natsumi? Nice.
It's fine, they're just hunting the Tiny here. Ayun, makikita sila. Yaj! Yaj! Pero ito, tinosback niya si Razor sa may Wind Ranger para ma-shackle, pero it's not gonna be enough the damage. Pero the shackle will hit dito kay Razor. Nice save mula kay TMV. Pero again, there's the disruption and tatamaan ng power shot. Again, the setups we talked about, pero Natsumi makahabol din si F-King dito, and that is gonna be 2 kills for each of Emperors.
And they're happy with that. They took down the carry.
Yeah.
Nakuha nila yung carry dito. Dahil the King isn't playing as the offlane, they made certain changes to their roles right now. And Natsumi dito going in. The Fortune's in. It is there.
Is the damage enough? One more! Okay,
and Natsumi will probably pay the price. Pero look at that disarm.
Yep.
100% magic resistance. Yaj is in plain sight. They might actually just go for this. He doesn't have the skills. Dino the King going for that ring. Just try to slow him down. Static link, everything in between. Ron dito will try to go for this.
Shackle!
Shackle shot! 2-man shackle shot, pero hindi pa ganun kataas yung level niyan. And Emperor dito will probably go down at the hands of Palos with the Rolling Thunder. And they might get this!
Popo. Very close one for each of Emperors.
They didn't have the mana. Probably the, what you call this, the shackle shot is on cooldown, so he didn't really pop it. I do think na yung Shadow Poison doon, Poison rather, gave vision para dito sa ating F-King Wind Ranger to throw, just throw that out.
And ito yung sinasabi nating tempo kanina ng Each of Emperors. Once na magkaroon ng konting lead lang yung Ember Spirit, definitely sobrang bilis ng magiging tempo nila dito. As for PLDT Smart Omega, ang hinihintay nilang timing is yung Radiance ng Alchemist.
Pero kahit pa paano, ang daming bakbakan nangyari sa baba. Yes, but they've been losing a lot of heroes here from the side of PLDT Smart. But the thing about it is, you're not really accounting for the real threat na mamaya darating ng unti-unti, which is going to be the Alchemist.
nice stun ship. At tatama siya ng konting avalanche pa. And the Mountainous will be secured by the Pangolier and Remnant out for the Ember Spirit.
And well, they are addressing kung ano man yung pressure dito na nababato ng Ember Spirit sa Alchemist. Pero right now, TMV, they're just looking at the jungle. They know, mga kaibigan, na the warding dito from the side of PLDT Smart is going to be heavily focused onto the jungles ngayon just because Alchemist thrives on that playstyle na nandun lang siya, just get the gold, stack it up, use your first skill, tapos get your gold from there. Pero look at that ward just spotting out Alchemist.
TMB, makikita sila ni FK. Shackle, hindi niya i-commit muna. And Remnant din mula kay Momo. Will they find the proper pick of fear? There's the disruption
Very
save.
nice save.
Mula kay Shadow Demon. And nagamit ni Siren Cheese. Wala nang mana yung Ember Spirit natin. They will go for the chase. And the Shackle will land to 2 Rolling Thunder combination as well para hindi
Thunder,
makagalaw.
will he go for the control? That is the question here. And this armed Remnant will be thrown out. Does he have the mana? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the mana to get out. And that isn't really the perfect spot to throw out the Remnant just because you're just gonna lose vision on those heroes na nasa taas.
Yep. And H Empress, a little bit of an overextension after the disruption. And PLDT Smart Omega, they take the kill dito kay Ember Spirit, and it's very worrying for H Empress right now considering that this is your tempo hero. Ito yung ko-control ng game. And Alchemist, meanwhile, is just farming the jungle, is enjoying his time, at makukuha niya na yung radiance niya in just a bit.
Tinaysi dito, hindi pa natin siya nakikita lumaba masyado.
Yeah, pressure lang talaga siya sa lanes
Pressure.
ng PLDT Smart Omega. He's already taken the tier 2 tower sa may top lane, so a lot of pressure is being applied on that area. Kinokontrol na rin nila yung resources.
I would just like to commend parang midnight F-King dito with the nice shackle shots.
Yeah.
Ang galing niya mag-set up, no?
Sets up a lot for PLDT Smart Omega to take advantage of. Pero ito, kinokontrol na ng each Emperors yung lanes ng PLDT Smart Omega. Again, you just need to give space for Alchemist. Pero how long can you prolong that? The jump is gonna be in for Natsumi on the backline. So Windranger is the target, pero...
And Palos, here comes
Holy
Sydney.
Thunder.
Ito yung hinahanap natin kanina pa. False Promise will be thrown onto him. Will the damage be enough though for PLDT Smart Omega to get the kill? Vanish is there. They will actually get the kill. Yaj!
Yep.
Nice play coming out here from the Disruptor, just sacrificing his life to get the off-laner.
Pero the Radiance is up dito kay Alchemist. It is go time for PLDT Smart Omega. Nakuha na nila yung hinahanap nilang momentum dito. Look at the net worth chart. 8,000 gold for this Alchemist. And the next big thing is the 5.6k na hawak ni Sydney. And hindi pa natin nakikita yan sa teamfights.
Okay, so ano ba? I-expect na ba natin dito yung Alchemist online na to in just a few minutes?
I think kailangan pa niya ng further items. Pero definitely yung Alchemist natin nakakatakot at this point. Considering na na-acquire na ng PLDT Smart Omega yung trabaho nila.
And he's gonna go for the stacks. He's gonna deny it from the Alchemist. Kahit pa paano, just, you know, give a bit of a problem. And silence is there. Shackle! No, it won't latch.
Si Palos dito, delikado pa. Pwede bang mag-turn around si Popo. Pero here comes the ultimate from the Shadow Demon. Rolling Thunder, tatama ba? Will they connect? Hindi, magre-remnant out.
Oh! It will connect! Oh my goodness, that cancel. Popo dito getting punished.
Yep. He tried to take away the farm of the Alchemist, pero there is the punish mula sa PLDT Smart Omega. Naprotektahan na nila yung Alchemist, just secure na wala ng further jungle rotations na makukuha ang HF Emperors dito, and that is why nahuli nila si Popo sa may jungle nila.
Pero alam mo yon, ginagawa lang din talaga ni Popo dito yung trabaho niya. Just try to steal those stacks from the Alchemist. Further stacks dito will further, or like sabihin natin papalakihin nila yung lead kahit papano. And to be honest, yung lagay nila ngayon dito sa Alchemist hindi na ganun kaganda.
Yep.
Kailangan nila pigilan to ngayon pa lang.
Look at the advantage. 3,000 yung lamang ni Nasu.
Meron na ba siyang ano? Meron na siyang Yasha?
Yeah, meron na siyang Yasha. It's just waiting for the gold bago niya makuha yung Manta style. And 4 minutes in pa lang, Kuya Butters, ganito na ka-massive yung Alchemist natin.
And wow, Unstable Concoction cooldown is at -7 rather. That is the talent that he's going to get. And you do know that with that talent pick, suggestive na dito ang side ng PLDT Smart Omega na lalaban sila. Pero here comes the Earth Spirit just going in and out. FK dito getting hit by the Magnetize.
Rolling Thunder. It will connect to a lot of heroes here. And right now, they're still trying to fight this Ember Spirit on the back lines. He's trying to secure as much kills as possible, but Nasjo will take 2 kills, pero tutumba rin siya dito, and that is HF Emperors getting the most out of that skirmish.
Doon Balos, just securing the objectives for PLDT Smart Omega. They just taking the bounty rune. And sa top lane din, magkakakontest tayo. It's Dino the King, makakakuha ng bounty rune.
And he
That
will
is
just
very
get it for the Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yun lang eh. Yun lang naman yung pinakailangan dito. Just to ramp up the Alchemist's farm. Kahit paano, kahit namatay siya with that amount of bounty runes na pumunta sa side nila. I don't really think that Jonas is scared na hindi siya makapag-farm dito just because parang lahat ng uptime niya napunta na dun sa bounty runes.
Yeah, but the thing is, for HF Emperors, and look at the timing, alam nila na walang labang pa ang PLDT Smart Omega dito. They've tasted success before on that team fight, and they will go for another round. And HF Emperors dito, walang mana yung Ember Spirit though, pero meron siyang TP scroll just to reset the current situation na they're in right now. And enough pa yung damage nila to deal with the Alchemist. Hindi pa siya ganung kalaking problema.
Dino the King, with the few items of his own, Yaj getting his dagger, this is going to be a problem for the Oracle.
Yeah.
With probably their spirit as well.
Once he gets the Blink Dagger, yung initial jump ng PLDT Smart Omega, it's gonna be hard to stop. So it's technically HF Emperors that should start a team fight for them to have a decent start.
Then
With a decent chance.
And the TP out will be there, and here comes the rolling boulder. It will stun the Tiny. Tiny dito. Nahuli siya ng static link. Ito na nga yung sinasabi natin. Popo will try to get Nasjo. Searing Chains. It will connect. Double damage pa siya dito. But right now, Nasjo is with the Chemical Rage. And tatakbuhan niya lang yun.
They can push the tower though for HF Emperors. Si F-King dito walang mana, and hinahabol ng HF Emperors si Pangolier dito, but they just want to secure the push. Pero wala silang creep wave. Ooh, the courier shield.
Trying to take down the trees para kahit paano kita nila or magkaroon sila ng vision sa courier, but it won't be enough as the invulnerability skill is still there for that courier.
They're not stopping for HF Emperors. They know na hindi pa ganong kalaking problema si Alchemist at this point. And meron na rin kasing Spirit Vessel dito kay Earth Spirit. So there's a good amount of damage on the Alchemist na hindi niya kayang i-regen just because of the negation na ibibigay ng Spirit Vessel.
He needs to be very smart on using his Manta style.
Yeah, for sure.
Kasi
even the Chemical Rage.
Oh, the Chemical Rage as well. Kasi unang-una, Manta style can actually negate yung effects ng Spirit Vessel, right? So
may debuff.
May debuff. So that means kailangan niya maging maingat dito considering na hindi siya pwede basta-basta mahuli or basta-basta ma-silence because one misuse of the Manta style can be enough to take him down.
Pero for PLDT Smart Omega dito, they're being choked inside their base. Si Nasjo lang yung nakakalabas sa kanila. Although the Manta style is already complete dito kay Alchemist, still, it is very hard for them to find a decent team fight dahil they're lacking damage at this point. You can say na there's the control mula kay Pangolier, pero at the end of the day, that's not gonna finish off the heroes ng HF Emperors. Look at Dino the King playing super aggressive in this middle lane. Popo rito going back, but he's not gonna be able to catch si Pangolier dito. Yaj is standing behind the tree lines, looking for a decent opening para makahanap siya ng proper pick-off.
Super aggressive. That's the
keyword. Yaj! Nakakita siya ni Popo rito. And Natsumi with a rolling boulder in. Malalapag yung Spirit Vessel dito kay Tiny, and that's gonna spell the death of Yaj in this game. Okay, another Remnant. He wants to catch F-King dito. In the vacuum, ayan na ang team fight ng Happy Feet! Bring it up! And Dino the King will take down si Shadow Demon dito. Hindi pa siya tapos, nagkahabol siya. He wants more damage para mas mabilis yung push nila dito sa tier 2 tower in the middle lane.
And Guardian Grease will go to Nay Sydney, and they can go for an all-out push if they want to right now. Wala din si Tiny, wala din Shadow Demon. Alchemist still farming. He's still trying to get a lot of those gold na kailangan niya pa para masabi dito na online na siya.
Yeah.
Right now, the Manta isn't really enough just because may Spirit Vessel agad dito si Natsumi.
Yeah. Dalawang lanes yung pinupush ng HF Emperors dito. Ang only available lang na area or access for PLDT Smart Omega is on the top jungle. Pero even then, you're not stopping HF Emperor from taking their objectives. Kapag lahat kayo lumabas ng base, they can take your tier 3 towers. Pero ito, importante muna sa lahat yung bounty rune timings. Kailangan nakawin.
And they will go for a sword gank, and Ember Spirit fast on his hands. No silences there.
Yep.
Tough luck here for Pangolier, si Palos.
2 for 2 bounty rune in exchange, pero they're gonna be fine with that if you're PLD Smart Omega. At the very least, you can propel your Alchemist to success. Bigyan mo lang ng mas maraming gold pa si Nasjo rito to have a decent chance to fight against HF Emperor.
Probably a BKB somewhere along the lines of the game. Alam mo yun? Para kahit pa paano, hindi siya mahirapan dito. But he will still go for the Octarine. And my god, Octarine core in front of Spirit Vessel.
Okay,
How confident can he get?
nakita niya si Shadow Demon dito, and that's gonna be Ron taken down. No Shadow Demon for the next 25 seconds.
2 bracers, then 2,130 HP.
Yeah.
Wow, what a build.
What a
Plus,
what a
Spirit
hero.
Vessel din, just with the extra bit booster.
The
coming out of
problem
that.
for for the Alchemist, I think yung Octarine Core sobrang greedy na build. You need to get a BKB just to limit all the controls, all the damage coming in from HF Emperors. And ayun, nakahuli na naman si Nasjo. He committed the Manta Style already, and nakapatong yung Spirit Vessel sa kanya. And mamamatay si Nasjo rito. A very good pick off from HF Emperors.
And he did get his Octarine core before that pick-off happened. So, ibig sabihin, wala siyang buyback dito. He's
Look at
down for
Popo.
40 seconds,
He's
pero
not
madami
stopping.
objective. Pero eto, Popo, na-silent siya dito. It doesn't even matter. HF Emperors dito, nakatakbo ang side ni Palos with the rolling boulder. Not really rolling boulder, but the rolling thunder. A lot of rolling here in this game.
Look at the objective here from HF Emperors. Wala silang pakialang. Popo talagang pick off lang yung hinahanap niya, but the real objective is gonna be on the hands of the Razor. They're just, again, choking out PLD Smart Omega, not letting them go outside of their own base. Pero ito, nice toss back mula kay Diaj. And mahuhuli si Dino the King. Wala siyang immunity dito. Pero the false promise will be committed by the Oracle. And there's the save. Pero yun na nga hinahanap ng disruption. Pero nakamit na yung power shot. Alchemist will be able to use the unstable concoction dito kay Dino the King. Pero buhay ba siya? But it's not gonna be for long as he will be left alone by HF Emperors. Pero
And
the
they
backline,
will fight this. Here comes the Alchemist. And look at that! Cliff! Nasyo, na-clip sila dito. Yaj! Magkasama sila yung dalawang strike hero, yung dalawang
The Ember
frontliner.
Spirit.
And oh my goodness! Popo going in! Bakit ka pumwesto doon? You can't really man-fight an Alchemist!
Yep, it is a very good vacuum play, pero they don't have the damage to completely finish that team fight off. And si Nasjo rito, makakababa siya ng terrain.
I do think that si Dino the King doon hindi niya tinrust yung false promise coming out here from TMV. Kasi unang-una, hindi siya tumakbo eh.
Yeah,
He
akala
tried
niya
to
kasi
fight.
patay na siya.
Kala niya patay na siya. Tapos nung natapos yung false promise, baka napilitan na lang din siya lumaban.
Yep. It's a big boost on the economy of PLD Smart Omega after that engagement. Nakabawi na sila at this point. Although, you still have a lot of ways to go for the Alchemist. Pero HF Empress dito, definitely, still in this game, the Spirit Vessel is very threatening from the Earth Spirit.
Very threatening indeed. And Ember Spirit will probably go for the dagger. And let's head on to our replay para ipakita natin yung magandang teamfight na ginawa doon ng PLDT Smart Omega. Anytime. Okay, dagger. Kinuha ni Alchemist dito.
Big dagger pick up by the Alchemist para lang madagdagan yung catch nila dito.
And
against
this is
HF
our
Emperors.
replay for the fight earlier. Look at the positioning dito ng Razor. He was trying to get away, pero nung natapos yung false promise, nagamitan siya ng Guardian's Greaves. It was good. Pero Nacid dito, having the perfect idea in mind,
Saving grace.
pero pumasok kasi si Ember Spirit. He
Yeah.
could just have gone for the passive or conservative
Delay.
way. Pero mamaya natin pag-usapan yan. Here comes the Shackle. Natsumi dito with the rolling boulder in para ma-stun dito yung mga tao.
Damage of the Ember
Judge
Spirit.
getting bursted down. Nasjo, ikaw ang pinaka-problema namin pero ikaw yung target namin ngayon. And here comes the latch.
Spirit
Nahuli
Vessel.
si Ember Spirit dito pero it doesn't even matter. They will still get that kill.
60 seconds, walang Alchemist and HF Emperors there. They have 4 heroes still alive. Yung Oracle lang namatay and they can definitely push this to their advantage. Hinahabol nila si Ron dito. Makikita nila yan with the field na nilabag ni Razor Spirit Vessel. Another one from Natsumi, and that's gonna be the catch once more for HF Emperors. And 3 heroes are down on the side of PLDT Smart Omega. They can definitely use this window to push high ground.
And HF Emperors, they're doing their best to just stall this game. Alchemist Illusions getting taken down. Kasi unang-una, you can't really leave that because of the Radiance.
Yeah.
Plus, Alchemist right now does have the Octarine Core.
Yeah.
So, pumapasok talaga yan.
Pero naramdaman din ni Alchemist yung sakit na dinudulot niya with the Wall of Replica. Naramdaman niya yung Radiance, naramdaman niya yung hampas ng mga illusion niya sa sarili niya. And HF Emperors took that team fight very convincingly.
Okay, pero surprisingly for Happy Feet dito, they're not really trying to get the Roshan. They're not really trying. Well, I do think that their Roshan potential
Yeah,
right
it's
now
very weak,
is
very
bad.
weak.
Is bad. Weak. Better term.
Pero
Okay.
Sinachokot lang ng HF Emperors yung farm area ng PLDT Smart Omega. Just make sure that you're keeping up with the farm ng Alchemist at the same time. Nalilimit kasi yung farm ni Palos tsaka ni Nasjo.
Si Popo dito will go for that Mjolnir.
Actually, pabago-bago nga siya kanina, BKB yan.
Siguro nakita niya naman na kayang-kaya pa rin talaga nila i-take down dito yung
Yeah, for
Alchemist.
sure.
Pero don't wait for the Alchemist to get a BKB. That's when things get messy.
Yeah, and it's actually a scary thought. Oh, okay, nagkaroon tayo ng blink initiation mula kay Nasjo. Pero doon sa Dark Series, a very hard target to take down. Pero walang makunat sa apat as they're gonna be able to take down NayCity. Pero the charge of the stun, fortunately for him, walang Happy Feet heroes doon para makita yon. And that's gonna be a clean pick off dito kay NayCity.
Popo just trying to farm up, get his Mjolnir. He will need it. And considering pa dito na the swashbuckle is actually physical, kapag ka nagkamali ng bato dito si Pangolier, that could proc 6 Maelstrom charges pabalik sa mukha mo.
And nakakatakot din yung idea na may nakapatong na Mjolnir buff kay Razor. Kasi if he goes in BKBs, there's no stopping the Razor from taking down any hero that he sees. And
Okay, Mjolnir. Okay, first half, ito na nga sinasabi natin
Natsumi! The silence is gonna land before the wind run is committed. And that is gonna spell the death of F-King again. The catch, the immense reach of HF Emperors working to their favor.
This is the potential na meron talaga ang isang Oracle. I do think he's been doing a lot of major plays. Hindi siya nagtatapon dito ng mga kills for the side of HF Emperors. Like Dino the King. Ang dami niyang beses na nasalba na niyan.
Yeah. Definitely a very good tool for HF Emperors to for Dino the King to rely na may save during the alam mo yung mga delikadong sitwasyon.
Delikado sitwasyon.
Pero ito, the name of HF Emperors game is again the reach that they have, the continuous pickoffs that they can get to start a team fight. And ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina sa drafting stage pa lang. The immense pressure na laging may kill threat yung HF Emperor sa'yo. Kung titignan nyo yung side ng mapa, laging nagbabody-body system ng TLDT Smart Omega kasi they can't really afford to lose a single hero then have another follow-up mula sa HF Emperors kasi continuous talaga yung pick-off na pwede nila makuha.
And this is going to be uncontested kapag hindi nag-scan dito yung PLDT Smart Omega. And,
Takes a while though.
It takes a while. And it's just bad. It's bad Roshan potential for them.
I really do think na kailangan na talaga ni Alchemist ng BKB just because of the fact na kapag nag-BKB yung Alchemist, only the right-click damage of the Razor matters during the team fight. Pero itong Bobot blinking in, nakakita siya na naman ng target! And again, that is F-King dying on the same spot twice consecutively.
F-King, are they being complacent? I think they are.
And ako po naka-heart na naman ng panibagong pick-up
And
dito. It is the Shadow Demon.
You wouldn't want to give 2 pick-offs after a Roshan take?
Yeah.
Kasi
Especially after you
it
see.
just spells trouble para sa'yo na mag-take na lang talaga sila straight up ng turrets, ay ng towers.
They're gonna try to defend here against HF Emperors. There's only 3 available for PLDT Smart Omega and sisipa ng damage. Si Pangolier dito, the unstable concoction will be used on the Razor. Ayun, pinabalik. Dinos ni Tiny towards si Alchemist pero the false promise is there. Lagyan mo pa ng Lotus Orb. Sobrang protection. Layers of shield dito kay Dino the King. Pero Palos dito naghaharap ng targets. They know wala ng false promise. Pero yung stun ni Alchemist hindi niya naibato. And mamamatay siya rito. 75 seconds pero meron siyang
And
buyback.
Ember Spirit going for the chase, trying to go for the cleanup. And if they get this, if they get F-King, it's going to be a 4-5 dito situation.
Nasasaktan si F-King. Yung Lotus Orb, the focus fire is going back towards him. Pero the Shackle will land dito sa dalawa. Pero where
Should
is
they
the
go for
damage?
this? That is the question. Should they go for this? Unstable Concoction will be used. And here comes Ember Spirit
Oh, the spell,
with,
the buff.
oh
The
my
vacuum.
goodness, slide of fist. Ron
Spirit.
Dito trying to get away. Palos trying to get away. And Thunder
Oh,
Unstable
Ember.
Concoction. And Alchemist, he doesn't have his ultimate.
Oh my God.
They will go down. And this might be it for the side of PLD. This is Smart Omega.
100 seconds without your main carry. And si Palos dito, siya na ang susunod na target. HFM pero
And that
marching in.
is an official wipe. Unofficial wipe. An unofficial wipe, right?
They are taking all outer towers right now, and the sets of racks ng PLDT Smart Omega, they have 80 seconds of time to work with.
And they have bad push. Wow.
They have bad push indeed, pero may
They have
dalawang
push
catapult.
capabilities, pero there are 2 catapults on both. Not really both sides, but you know,
Yep.
they're just gonna go for
They
this.
want more, they want more. They want the third set of racks. And 60 seconds pa bago mabuhay si Alchemist. Again, a lot of time to work with. For
Even the
HFM
Pango.
Colors. Yep.
Even the
Seconds
Pango.
for the Pango here. Shackle will land dito sa dalawa, pero Popo again ready with the immense reach once again. And it works to their favor.
It doesn't even matter. HF. I can't really think kung gaano kataas yung confidence na makukuha nila to if they win this game. This game is not over as long as the Ancient isn't down
Yep.
or the other team calls GG.
Pero ito
This is
hahabulin
still,
nila Sumi si
this is still
Tiny.
anyone's game.
Searing Change will connect as well. Popo trying to take down the Tiny, and madali lang yan para sa kanila. Natsumi will take the kill, and PLDT Smart
And this is it.
will
This is it.
call
GG has been called.
And Desolator is gonna be purchased
Even-
by Ember Spirit para lang mag-enjoy.
Sabi niya na dito.
celebrate.
Sabi niya na dito. Ang bagal ng push natin, men.
Oo.
Kailangan na natin ng dagdag.
Kaso tapos na yung game, and the score will be even out 1-1. And this is a very big confidence boost for Happy Feet. They take a game away from the team that is supposed to be on the top seed. Isa lang talo nyo, dagdagan natin.
And Signal Ultra